All right, welcome back. Let's put this in the ether. All right. If you are her boyfriend, right, that doesn't mean that she will stop cheating on you, right? The title boyfriend does not hold any significant meaning towards a woman at all, right? They are capable of cheating on you. They are capable of dumping you. They're capable of leaving you and go for another man, a better suitor. Because women have this hypergamous nature, right? Or monkey breast to another suitor that's better than you, right? So just because you are her boyfriend, this is more vital for you guys out there who have a girlfriend, right? Just because you have a girlfriend, that doesn't mean she's loyal to you or not gonna cheat on you. That means you're just more of her tool, right? You're being fooled by her even more, right? So there's misconception that just because you are in a relationship with boyfriend and girlfriend, that doesn't necessarily mean she's not going to betray you and not going to cheat on you. Right? There's a lot of men out there who are in a relationship and the girlfriend still cheat on them. Right? Why? How do you explain that? How do you explain that? You're just romanticizing. Right? You're just asphyxiated in this false relationship. Right? Just because you're a boyfriend does not mean that she's committed to you. You remember, you're just there for now. It's just your turn. You're still competing with other men. So because you're a boyfriend, that doesn't mean that you're not competing with other men, right? She's still looking around. She's still eyeballing. She's still wandering around to find a better partner. As the moment you're the better partner, but she's still looking. She still have option, right? Just because she's your girlfriend, that doesn't mean she doesn't have any option in the world, right? Remember, you hadn't wifed her up yet. You hadn't put a ring in her yet, right? You're just boyfriend and girlfriend. And if that's the case, right? I'm not endorsing you to cheat. I'm not encouraging you to cheat, but if you find a better suitor, you should explore your options as well. If you find a better person, dump her and get with the other person if you want, because it's not a fully committed relationship. Boyfriend and girlfriend is not fully committed. How the hell you know she won't dump you? You want to beat her to her own game, bro. Beat her to her own game. Right? Find somebody else better than her. If you find somebody else better than her, don't be too committed. Don't be in this lovey-dovey honeymoon phases. Oh, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, we're there forever, right? So it's not in her mind. Her mind don't think like that. If she find a better suitor, she's gonna dump you and get with that better suitor. If that's the case, you should do the same thing and explore your option while you're being with her, because you're doing the same thing. I mean, she's gonna do the same thing to you. She's gonna betray you, bro. She's gonna do all this stuff. You should not stop living in fantasy. Stop living in this fantasy that the movies put upon you. That story fairy tales put upon you. Right? She will cheat you in an instance. This idea of boyfriend and girlfriend, it doesn't mean nothing to her. Right? It means nothing. If I hate to use that term high value now. If a strong male figure, right, stronger than you, come over and swoop her up, she will go in an instance. Right? It's that gold digger mentality that most women have. I'm gonna say all women, probably all women, right? But gold diggers, the reason why they're gold diggers is because they're hypergamous by nature. That's what it is. The term gold digger is a derogatory way of saying hypergamous women. That's what it is. They're gold diggers. Right? Basically. So you with this woman, right? Quote unquote girlfriend of yours. Who to say she's not gonna leave you? She's eventually gonna leave you, right? Why do you think most couples who's in like high school sweetheart, right? High school sweetheart, when they get out of high school, right? The reason why they're high school sweetheart because there's no other option. They're just in high school. Now when you get outside in the real world, her option is open. It's free game. She's 18 years old, right? And then your high school sweetheart usually dump you, whatever it is, right? And because she's in the dating pool now. She's turning 18, she's out of high school, now she's explored to multiple men, right? And this is why one of the reasons why high school sweetheart doesn't last, right? When they don't last, right? So because of her unlimited option when she get out in the dating market, right? Well, this is the reason why there's not that much high school sweetheart that stay together. They usually get divorced. They usually get divorced or break up after they leave high school. right? Because they're exploring the real world. They're into a new market, right? And they either break up, find somebody better, or cheat on each other. Right? It happens. Right? You watch all these dating shows, you watch Jerry Springer, Maury Povich, all these talk shows, right? That's endless content right there, right? This is why they keep bringing the same content over about people cheating on each other, right? Because it happened all the time, right? And it's usually when you watch like Jerry Springer, right? It's usually the girl cheating on the guy, right? Boyfriend and girlfriend, right? That's why I'm coming to the conclusion that this term boyfriend and girlfriend is irrelevant to them. It means nothing, right? It's just a label. That's what it is. If they could care less if they're boyfriend and girlfriend. Given the opportunity, she'll switch on you like that. She'll cheat on you. She'll wait until the next guy come along, right? So if that's the case, man, just don't take your relationship too seriously, right? Unless your guys on the same page. But you don't know a modern woman. You don't know how good her word is. You don't. Right? The dating market right now is like a cesspool. Like you don't know whether people being honest or dishonest, right? So I'm not saying women are liars, but a lot of them like to lie, right? They break their promises, right? A woman word is not that good to a guy, bro. I'm telling you, their word is not that great. Why you think? Why look? The word is not that great. Why you think the divorce rate is so high? Till death do your part, right? All of a sudden you'll fight for irreconcilable differences. If you can't take her word, you can't take their word. Like if their word is that good, why the divorce rate is so high, and why do they want to divorce you? Why do want they cheat on you? Right? You can't take their word for it. Right? You see all these examples from other previous people relationships, right? Don't say your relationship is any different, right? There's nothing different from your relationship, right? There's all the same mindset. You have to understand the psyche of human beings, right? Especially a woman's nature. You have to understand women's nature. Right? Their hypergamous nature. They will leave you in a second. This is why I'm saying that because they're hypergamous, cheating is nothing to them, right? Leaving their boyfriend, leaving their husband is nothing to them. It's their nature. You can't hate them because that's the way they are. That's like hating a monkey eating a banana, or something like that, right? It's what they do, right? They find a better suitor, and you, as a person, as a boyfriend, have to be on your. If you want to be that with your girlfriend, right? You have to do. You have to go. You have to move mountains, do dances head over toe, whatever it is, to outperform another guy, right? Especially when you're a high school sweetheart. Your resources are nothing. You don't have that much resource compared to the guys out there that's already been in the game, right? So when she look at you and another guy, an older guy that already have his things straight, already have his situation straight, she gonna gravitate to the guy that already have his stuff, and that's why the young guy has so much disadvantage over the older guys, because they're just a younger guy. They're just getting into the dating market, right? They're just getting into the game. Right? They don't have that much resources to provide for these women that's hypergamous. Right? Remember, the way they survive is to gain resources from men. Right? To get by using their sexuality. Right? Their sexuality, and look for the men that have the most resources. If that's the case, if she's looking for the men with the most resources, she's gonna most definitely gonna choose the guy with the most resources, and she's gonna look at you, right? Oh, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. So what? That doesn't mean nothing to them. Right? I hate to break the news. It means nothing. Boyfriend and girlfriend is just a term to them, right? Like the body counts. It means nothing to them, right? Especially modern day, right? Sure it means something back in the days, in the 50s, right? You're studying, you're going to study, right? That means you're exclusive to each other, right? But not these days. This is 2023, man. It's totally different. Modern day women don't think, because of the modern day liberation of women, women could be independent, they could do things for themselves, they could do all these stuff, right? Most guys out there, because guys are very traditional, right? That means they're very stubborn to get out of their ways, and they can't adapt to what's going on right now. Most guys, right? The blue pill guys, they can't adapt. They can't understand how fast situation is changing, right? They can't adapt to the quickness of how the dating market has changed, and because of that, they have this hard headed mentality that, oh, a girl's not like that. Oh, a girl's always like that. Not all girls are like that. But they don't understand that it's different time errors. You need to get along with the program, right? They're gonna freaking cheat on you. You have to follow patterns. You have to understand what pattern it is, right? Right? Unfortunately, guys haven't been with that much women because they haven't because guys haven't been with that much women. They can't get that 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 samples. You know, when you do statistics, you need to have some kind of samples, right? You have to have a large samples, right, to understand like patterns and statistics, right? But most guys out there, especially the blue pill guys, they don't have that much experience with women, so they, especially when they're young, right? So they don't have that much sample size to work with. And until he get older, he been through a lot of women. Now he have a lot of sample size, and he understand the patterns, the deviance, right? He understand the pattern. He pick up and he learn from it, right? That's what's wrong with guys right now. They're not picking, especially young guys. They're not picking up the patterns, right? That's why you need to watch all these red pill videos to tell you things ahead of time before you effed up in life, before you mess up by dating her exclusively, right? She's gonna cheat on you. So listen to the older cats. They know what they're talking about. They know what they're talking about because they've been there and done that. They experience all these. They have a lot of dating pools, right? If you know about statistics, right? That's how it works. Statistics are all about numbers. So, and it's all about recognizing pattern and see where the patterns go to, right? So, but the other guys, because they have a bigger dating sample sizes, they see the pattern more clearly than the young guys because the young guys don't have that much dating patterns or dating samples, right? So, if you're a young guy, take it from the older cats. They most likely know what they're talking about. It's short. If you don't want to take it, that's your choice, right? If you want to fail on your own, that's another way of learning as well. But don't go in this blindly. I'm just letting you know beforehand, like this is what to expect. If you don't want to understand that, by all means, go ahead, learn the hard way. Sometimes people need to learn the hard way to learn. But on that note, guys, let me know if you agree. Put your comment below, like, share, subscribe, and on that note, guys, peace and blessings.